We are just days away from the new school year, and now the Hillsborough County School Superintendent says he wants more magnet schools, but that's despite the high cost and in some cases low performance. The big reason? To stay competitive. Now, according to the Tampa Bay Times, Aikens proposed this last week. Choice is the key word here. Magnet programs were created basically as voluntary desegregation, putting programs into urban schools to attract more white students who would make the choice to go there, and then to motivate the students that were already at those schools. But the Times looked into this and found that several of the magnet schools are not meeting those goals, with lower grades and low enrollment. And busing kids across the county to these schools isn't cheap either. But Aikens says they have to do better and do more, with charter schools popping up all over the county and many of those having special programs. He's encouraging all public school principals to come up with specialized programs, and that is why 2 elementary schools in Hillsborough County are starting a language immersion program. Bellamy Elementary is starting the dual language program, teaching a group of kindergartners to become not only bilingual but biliterate. So on Thursday, about 40 kindergartners will be immersed into a world that many of them don't understand.
Reading, and then put science up there with it.
2 teachers, 2 classrooms, 2 languages, and 1 big lesson. Stephanie Kraft will teach in English.
We're going to have Spanish and English dominant in each of the classrooms all day long.
And after 15 years of teaching in English, Ruth Jones will teach the same students in Spanish.
You know, simple things like, okay, let's line up for lunch. And now I have to think my bilingual brain and, say, okay, vamos a ponernos. I'm like, how do you say fila or line? And so now I got to switch my brain and turn it on to Spanish.
It's called 50-50 immersion. And the students that start in this program will stay in it together through 5th grade.
Our goal is for these students to become bilingual, biliterate students, where they'll be able to read, speak, and write in Spanish and English.
Yeah. That's a really important piece, that a lot of people will learn 2 languages, but they don't know how to communicate in other ways other than verbally.
Now, in each class, one will only speak English, and then the other class, they'll only get to speak Spanish. So it's really interesting. And Miss Kraft, by the way, the one you saw there, she doesn't know any Spanish at all, so she will be learning it right along with the kids. Now, another school is also starting this program, Crestwood Elementary. Alexander Elementary has been doing a similar program to this for about the last dozen years, and it's been successful.